So apparently Corey reached out to Aaron and said he was being too nice to you at the start of camp. So do you prefer the nice Aaron Rodgers or the one who tells you to snap the effing ball?
I prefer the one that gets the job done the best. It doesn't matter to me if I need to do something better. Then he's got to get on me. Then that's the way it is.
Was there a day or a game, maybe that Bills game, where you really got a lot more experience and get in the rhythm and be ready for this game Sunday against the Saints?
Yeah. I think the prep going into that game, and then just since then prepping for the Saints and all of the operation things that I've gotten to do in these last few weeks has been super helpful.
How have you seen your chemistry with your quarterback grow? I mean, he's got so much experience. This is your first year in the NFL. How have you guys seen that kind of mesh as you look to ahead of the Saints?
Yeah, it's meshed really well, and for a while there, it felt like the second I got a new kind of concept down, it immediately another one would get brought up. And it was a real learning process there for a while where, constantly new situations were coming up the minute I got one down. And it's, as far as I know, that's stopped for the most part. I think we have everything in from that standpoint. So I feel really good about, the cohesion between me and him and just, me being used to having him back there.
So what's the film study been like for you this week? I mean, the Saints have got a reputation for attacking and stuff. That's kind of quite a debut for you.
Yeah, it's I try and approach every game the same, even like I did in college, and look at it from every possible angle, and make sure I know exactly what I'm going to get when I step out on the field, and so that's the same approach I'm taking now. I'm just trying to be as prepared as humanly possible, and doing whatever it takes to get to that level of prepared before the game starts.
Having another rookie really go through kind of the same thing, how is that going to help in this process as y'all both get ready for your debut?
Yeah, it's been nice to have Royce there and for us to kind of talk through it and work through things together. And this whole thing has been a learning experience, and we've had the benefit of going through that together, and it's been good.
Hey Josh, Rob and I both have a good relationship with Lindsley, and he said he was going to talk to us about you, and then he blew us both off and said he wants the focus to be on you, which is fine.
Okay.
We still love him, but have you had conversations with him, and has he been able to help you? Because he did go through this 7 years ago with Aaron himself as a rookie, and I know you guys have a rapport.
Yeah, he has. Not as much since we've really gotten into the swing of things, just because, for a while there it was like drinking out of a fire hose for me. I was studying as much as humanly possible and trying to learn everything as fast as I could. So not as much recently, but I'm sure I'll reach out here in the next, probably before this first game.
Have you heard the same from Corey about how kind and gentle the quarterback has been with you compared to him?
I haven't talked to him about that.
Josh, you played in plenty of big games, obviously, with Ohio State. So you head into this game on Sunday. But what are you like personally? Do you get nervous, or is it just more excitement, or is there?
It's a combination of a bunch of things. I think excitement, a little bit of nerves, but not like overbearing. My approach to playing games is more laid back than it used to be. I used to get all, pumped up and, no one talked to me and stuff. When I got moved to center, I just couldn't do that anymore because there's too many things going on, too many thoughts happening in my head for me to be playing well and having that kind of approach. And so I've kind of changed my approach once I got moved to center. Try and just be as poised as possible, you know what I mean? Never too high, never too low type deal.
Last one for Josh. Josh, you walk into a team that's obviously come really close the last 2 years to get the Super Bowl. I'm curious what you've noticed from the veterans, just in terms of the vibe of guys like Aaron and some of the other guys. What kind of vibe have you noticed?
Yeah. You can tell right away. It reminded me a lot of Ohio State, actually. The goal at the end of the day is to win the whole thing. That's why we're here. That's why we're playing this game, is to win the whole shooting match. So, from day one, they haven't been quiet about that, and it's not a secret. That's our goal, and it's an attainable goal. So that's really been the vibe. There's no waiting around for it to happen. We got to go take it.